I'm Angela V. Shelton.
And I'm our very best friend, Frances Callier, and we are Frangela.
And welcome to another exciting episode of Frangela's Idiot of the Week. Where we take the dumb that you, the Frangela's Army of the Anti-Dumb, have collected, and we discuss it and we mock it for all of our amusement.
Thank you, and we want to thank you so much for sending us idiots. Oh, you guys have been wonderful.
This stupid stick is delicious.
And if you want to send us an idiot, you can send it to Frangela Duo at Facebook or Twitter, or send us an email at frangela.com, okay?
That's right. It's us. We read them.
Yeah.
Let's get started, shall we?
We shall.
This first one for today is from Private 1V and General Damselfly. Both of you, we salute. Suspected drunken driver says he drove into a Calhoun County lake, which is in Michigan apparently, because his what?
His dogs needed to cool off and his truck needed a wash. Yep.
Like, I mean, did you even have to ask?
No. Why did this is what I love how it starts. A suspected drunken driver.
How do they? I mean, I understand the whole like
alleged,
but I really do feel like we need to address this in the law. We don't need to. Wait, the motherfucker drunk.
He's drunk.
All right.
He's either drunk or high or crazy.
Or both.
Or both.
Or all 20.
Yes.
So he's 49 years old. Apparently, you know, they find this man in the lake, in the truck. Water's coming up. And he tells the police that he drove in there because his dogs, which I think he means his feet. I don't think he actually means dogs because they don't mention dogs. I think he might have meant his feet.
Really?
I do. Because they don't talk about the dogs at all.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
It's
you
weird.
know,
It is
either way.
weird.
His dogs were hot and he wanted to cool them off. Maybe it's dogs. And then the truck was dirty. And he said it like they would go, oh,
okay.
Carry on.
Yes. That's what I would do too.
We have car washes, hoses. Even dare I say, you pull over to an area where you could maybe let's go sit in the lake.
Or you know what? This is Michigan.
Driving the truck into it is the part that is so weird.
This is Michigan too, Angela. It rains there.
Oh, and there are lakes all over the goddamn place. There's a lake, a pond, a creek, everywhere. You throw a brick, you hit a creek. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. It's just.
I think that this was a lie to cover up the fact that he mistakenly drove into the.
You know what? I'm gonna go with you and yes, and second that. This isn't even that clever.
No.
But again, we do have to say, think of your lie, think of your story before the police show up.
Well, you know, when you're drunk and you've driven into a lake, you go.
I would fake like I had a heart attack.
Real deal.
Or a seizure.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I've had time to plan.
That's really good.
All right, next up, this is from Private Henry L. and Private Luis.
I think it's Luis.
I think it's Luis P. Man reportedly encourages friends to do what?
Set his head on fire at a bar. This is Augusta, Georgia. Remember I told you Augusta, Georgia is
I mean, there is just no way.
I saw the video. I watched the video.
Did you watch it?
I watched the video.
This is so... It's so... First of all, I have to say it now. This is an Idiot of the Year nominee.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe of the millennium. Certainly of the decade.
He took a bet that he wouldn't...
William Bonner.
Yeah, he wouldn't set his head on fire.
That's his name, William Bonner. He's 36 years old.
36? I thought he was 21, 22, 18.
You know what? You'd still be in the pile if you were that age, but at 36, I'm going to read you.
Oh, yes.
36, I expect anybody who knows this man to stop talking to him.
Yes. Or laugh at him openly every time you see him.
Because he needs to be mocked.
So he was encouraged. He encouraged his friends to set his head on fire by dousing it with Bacardi. Well, you know what? Why couldn't you use the 70 proof? He used the 151, okay, which is pure alcohol.
But this is
Angela.
what I'm saying. He bet his friends that he could set his face on fire.
Yeah.
That's not a bet. See, a bet is, I bet you I can flip this coin and it'll always be heads.
Right.
Or I'm thinking that you could do in the bar, right? Or I bet you I can beat you at arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Anyone can set their face on fire using something that causes fire.
But flammable. Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you don't even necessarily need the alcohol to set your face on fire.
No, you don't.
If you put it on flame. That is not a bet. My first blame is the bar. These people have been overserved.
You're absolutely right.
They have been overserved
You're absolutely
like
right.
crazy.
Yep.
I need the police to go in there and check everybody up in that bar because that is over serving.
That's right.
Now, and there's if you see the video, if you see the picture, I encourage you maybe not, I don't know if you want to watch the video, but to at least look at there's a lot of people.
Yes,
we're not
standing
talking
around.
about like and it's another one of those situations, Francis, where I go, when it's one person, when it's two people, but when there are 4 to 6 people, nobody goes, wait, don't. Nobody goes, okay, it was fun. When he throws 151 proof alcohol on his head and then lights it.
Yeah, this is the thing that I really go, why you're stupid. Not just that you set yourself on fire, but you had no way to put it out. He starts running all around the place, shit on fire. There's no water, nobody has anything to put it out.
A towel, and everybody else just kind of standing there like, dude, he really did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They won't even piss on your head. These are not your friends, William. These are not your friends,
I would
William.
have pissed on William's head.
These are not your friends.
I don't even know him. I would have pissed on his head.
Yes, you would have, friends. You would have thrown something on there. You would have even just done this. These are not your friends. Friends don't sit and watch. They don't let you do this, and they don't watch.
William, friends will piss on your head.
They will put this out. And William, don't make bets. This is my problem too. This is not the first bad bet William's made. His friends have been letting this dumb motherfucker do this kind of stuff for years. And he's probably covered with scars and shit. William, why don't you bet us that you can cut off your finger with a saw? Okay.
You know what? And this is the thing. They said immediately it wasn't so bad, but by the time he was leaving to go get some help, they said that his face, it was like it was made of wax, and it just started to melt. Because he had 2nd and 3rd degree burns.
Yes,
he will be permanently scarred for the rest of his life, doing something absolutely idiotic.
That's right, and nobody's going to jail.
No.
Nobody's in trouble.
Because he did it to himself.
He did it to himself. It took 2 tries, too.
No.
It took 2 tries before he actually got going. So nobody
God,
stops the
you know
first
what?
time.
Because you know what?
Nobody stops
God will throw you a rock the first time.
It's like that story,
stupid.
The story of the guy who's like on the roof in the
Yes.
flood, and he's like, you didn't send me a sign. And he's like, God's like, I sent you a boat, I sent you a helicopter, I sent you a plane. What do you want?
Come on, lights. There we go.
Oh my gosh. Just nothing but production value. It's like just idiots. And these people are assholes.
Yeah.
They're not your friends. This bar is dangerous. Do not go to wherever this is. I don't think it says the name of the bar, but these people are not paying attention.
No.
Oh
Next up,
my God.
It's bullshit. Next up, this is from Private Nadia G and General Leon H. Okay. Boy sneaks on plane from Manchester to Rome. Okay.
England, where the Olympics are being held.
Yeah. Liam Corcoran turned up at the airport after giving his mother the slip.
Which is an interesting way to put that.
I know.
Because when you say you gave someone the slip, it sounds like you're in some sort of incarceration.
Right. Or, yeah, while they were out shopping, okay? And he then caught, they don't say how old he is in this article.
No.
But he is then believed to have caught a bus to the airport, which was 3 miles away from where they were shopping. He managed to go through security, okay, and get on board of the Jet2.com plane. And it was only when passengers alerted crew mid-flight that Liam was confronted about his escapade, okay?
So someone's like, this boy, where nobody?
Who did he belong to?
I'm wondering, did he have a seat?
I don't think he did.
I think it's probably, would he like hide in the bathroom?
Yeah,
and then
something.
Yeah, because like people were like, so yes, how does that happen?
Well, this is the thing. Number one, I'm gonna tell you where I'm angry at. The boy went through a full security screening before he got on the plane. So what happened was he glommed on to a family. And I just flew this past weekend with my daughter, and they don't ask. Of course, they can't ask for identification for somebody under 15, 16 years old.
Though.
There is a ticket, but this is the problem. If there are like 6 kids. I don't think that, I don't know how on top of it people are.
Well, see, but is it that the point of security?
You're absolutely right.
Like, I get if the bitch at the Applebee's doesn't bring out another Coke because she forgets that there are 6 kids and not 5. But correct me if I'm wrong, but what the security at the airport does is they verify the identities of every person going through, regardless of their age.
You're absolutely right. You know why I'm angry? Because I can't get a full-size bottle, not a person, but a full-size bottle of shampoo onto the plane. Okay?
You can get 4.1 ounces of nothing on a plane, but you can get a child.
But Liam got on the plane without a ticket and without an adult.
That's some bullshit. My
That
hair
is
could
bullshit.
use some more conditioner than that.
I'm telling you. Piss me off.
It's the Olympics too, dude. Aren't you supposed to have heightened security?
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
I'm Frances Callier.
Angela V. Shepherd.
We are Frangela.
Week.
Week.
Can't even do that.